And in Western Kenya, running battles were reported in the afternoon between police and protesters in Haega in Kakamega, although as Robert Wanyonyi reports, some areas witnessed peaceful voting despite low voter turnout.
Coming to you from Mumias East constituency in Kakamega County, and since mornings that many polling stations have opened as usual, and as you can see behind me, there is enough security that has been provided to ensure that the October 26th, which is today, presidential election rerun exercise goes on unhindered. And before me, I have the returning officer for this Mumias East constituency. Maybe you can tell us your names and tell us how far has the gone, and what do you say about any incident that you have received?
My name is Lazarus Emaniko Redonga, the returning officer for this constituency. We have not received any negative incidences from the field, and all the presiding officers have reported very positively that the voting is going on well. And as you can see from behind there, you can see the security team is up to the task, and we hope by the end of the day we shall have a good voting process going on well. We have not had any incidences since last night.
At what time did the polling centers open in this Mumias East constituency?
Most of the polling stations opened at 6 a.m. And from my back-end office, where I can be able to trace the polling stations, all of them, I can be able to ascertain that they have opened from the link that we are connected to. So all the polling stations as at now are voting. They are opened, and the voters are voting peacefully.
Okay. How are you prepared with the issue that there are some presidential candidates that came onto the ballot later, and the IEBC National Office announced that they only have two names of Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta? And what are you doing to ensure that maybe those who come to vote for another candidate apart from those that are on the KIMs are also captured?
Yeah, from the training, initially IEBC had configured two presidential candidates, but when the court admitted these other candidates, they are also captured in Form 34A. So the voter education has been carried out, and the voters are aware of the other candidates who are in the ballot papers.
Okay, lastly, maybe if you look at the projection of Mumias East constituency within this Kakamega County, how many polling centers do you have? And so far as we are speaking now, what percentage can you put in regard to turnout so far?
We have 91 polling stations, and we have a monitoring schedule where after every 3 hours, the reports I get from the presiding officers from the field will give me the exact turnout. But I'm here to get the exact turnout until at around 9:30 or 9 is when I'll be able to know the turnout based on the reports that I'm going to get from the field.
But you said that the polling, the officials from the polling centers are saying they are reporting some numbers.
Yeah, the numbers are minimal. Some stations have reported 5 people coming in to vote, some 30 people coming in to vote, but the average turnout is going to be given after 3 hours, so that I can be able to give you exactly terms of percentage how many have turned out in 3 hours' time. Okay. Because that's the reporting interval. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lazarus. Of course, this is Mr. Lazarus, who is the returning officer for Mumias East constituency here in Kakamega County. And from here, maybe we will just move to other stations to see whether people are turning up to vote as expected, or which stations are maybe reporting any incidents. From me, I'm Robert Wanyonyi.